Friends in Tampa Bay at the University of South Florida as we continue our pregame coverage prior to North Texas and Florida Atlantic. First matchup on this semifinal Friday. Happy to be joined here at USF by the Deputy Athletics Director for the University of South Florida. That is Kris. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Ryan. It's great to be here.
Well, it's great to be back here. This is the second time in 3 years that South Florida has hosted this event. Tell me about how much of an impact that has, the opportunity to play host to an event like this.
We often call Tampa the softball home for the whole country to come here and play. It starts early in the season with many early season tournaments, so to have postseason end here as well, it's really two great bookends for college softball, certainly for us here at South Florida heading into the postseason.
Yeah, and the Bulls and Ken Erickson have built a tremendously successful program on the verge of their 18th NCAA tournament appearances, won plenty of American championships. How have the Bulls been able to build such a successful program?
You know, college athletics is changing as we speak. So what Coach Erickson has always done is made the main thing the main thing. So he focuses on that player development, players coming out of high school, adding in portal pieces where he needs to, but really teaching the fundamentals of softball and really using the talents of the team, whatever that may be. It may be small ball some years. It may be, the long ball other years. He takes those, he really develops it around that talent for success.
Well, and you mentioned the changing landscape of college athletics, and one of the big changes is the growth of women's sports. Recent years, we've seen the Women's College World Series numbers continue to grow and improve. What have you seen in the growth in women's sports over your tenure?
I love the opportunities that we're creating and the opportunities that are out there right now. It is tremendous. College softball is growing so fast. There's so many other sports growing as well. We here at South Florida have just added women's lacrosse in their inaugural season. They made the second place in the American Conference Championship, so did really tremendously well there. We're also adding beach volleyball. The exposure and the opportunities are finally catching up with the talent. The talent's always been there for women's sports. We're really glad to now provide that exposure and opportunity for them.
Yeah, great opportunity here today for all these teams in this semifinal, and a great opportunity in a couple of weeks as well. Know the University of South Florida will be involved with the baseball championship. That's going to be just about 40 minutes across the bridge in Clearwater. What can fans expect from that event?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you want to be in Florida in the postseason, and what better place? You've got so many Major League Baseball teams that start their seasons here. We're doing the same thing by ending our season here for college baseball. Clearwater is a tremendous place to host that championship. Coach Hannes has done an amazing job this year taking our team to new heights as well. We're looking forward to having that show here in town as well. Our event staff, oh my goodness, they do a tremendous job as well as really elevating those experiences for the student athletes and the teams involved. What can you expect? Who knows when it comes to May baseball? So we know it's going to be a great show down in Clearwater, and we hope everybody can come out and join us. Certainly go to the American website and make sure that you buy your tickets and you show up and you show out.
Well, you mentioned Mitch Hannes, and we'll give you one more question before we let you go. And the turnaround was one of the big blockbuster hires in college baseball. What have you seen in the growth of that program this season in year one for him?
Another individual and another outstanding head coach that really gets it back down to fundamentals. What are we doing on a daily basis with our process to make sure that it's ending in results? And I think each and every game you've seen him really develop, and as well as his whole staff. His staff is doing a tremendous job, too, of making sure those players are prepared from a scouting standpoint, but also developing the fundamentals to the right way so that when the moment comes, they're ready to capitalize on it.
And the moment will come in just a couple of weeks for the baseball coverage. You can watch all of that on ESPN+. We've got coverage of North Texas and Florida Atlantic. More on the horizon. Thank you to Kris for stopping by. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this by the beautiful waters of Tampa Bay, Florida.